no one is ever happy to test positive for COVID, but this mom of 4 says it actually saved her life. She was scheduled to travel to Africa, but tested positive and had to stay home, and that led to a more serious diagnosis that wouldn't have happened if she was away. She spoke with Jim Moret.
She was set to go on a trip of a lifetime, an African safari to see gorillas in Uganda. But this Arizona mom tested positive for COVID on the day she was leaving.
Oh, my heart sank. And like everything was done, you have to get all the shots to go to Africa. And it was such a big deal.
Then came a remarkable twist.
So many people are so terrified to get COVID. And for you, it was kind of a godsend.
Absolutely. It was a godsend. And, it ruined a trip, but it literally saved my life.
It turned out Tena Hughes had a ticking time bomb, tumors in her brain, and she had no idea. The mom of 4 said she'd been experiencing headaches for a while, but after testing positive for COVID, the headaches became so severe, she went to the emergency room. It was there she received the shocking diagnosis. She had stage 4 melanoma, a cancer that often starts on the skin but can spread. The MRI showed tumors in her brain and others throughout her body. Her doctor told her had she flown to Africa, she would have died.
He said to me, he goes, you know what? COVID saved your life. Had you gotten to altitude with this size of a tumor in your brain, you would have died when you got to altitude because of the pressure.
Since her diagnosis 3 years ago, Tena has had 9 surgeries to remove recurring tumors.
When I was in the hospital, I coded and doctors were rushing in.
She says it was these words from one of her sons that kept her going.
He looked at me with his little pretty brown eyes and he says, Mom, just promise me you'll keep waking up.
Now, in another incredible turn, the 54-year-old says all of her tumors have vanished after starting a brand new FDA-approved immunotherapy with the Honor Health Research Institute.
Her tumor started shrinking a couple of days after she got the cell therapy.
She'll forever be thankful for that positive COVID test.
To get a diagnosis like COVID went from devastating to life-saving.
Doctors believe Tena likely had the late-stage melanoma tumors for a year and a half without knowing it.